my phone. Happy Friday. I just wanted to jump on here. I haven't been on in a while, so I kind of wanted to come out of my cave and share an update on where I've been and what's been going on. So, first of all, in October, I decided to join Preptober. It's a novel 90 challenge that Autocrit has. This is it here. And basically, you were going to outline your book in October, write it in November, and edit it in December. Now, I knew that that was not going to happen for me because I had other things going on, but why I did want to participate is because I really wanted to make a dent in the third book in my series. So the whole process was amazing. What I got from it was the outlining process, because it's not only do they have this workbook that kind of walks you through week by week what they recommend that you do. There was also a lot of online support through the Autocrit site. Fantastic. I have an account. I've had one for years. So it really helped me to dive deeper into my outline than I ever had with any other book, which was phenomenal. So that was really, really helpful. And I managed to write 22,000 words for the third book in my series. So I'm happy with the progress that I made, even though I didn't really walk through the challenge the way that it was structured, but I'm very happy with the results. So if you want to participate since NaNoWriMo is technically no more, this is a really great alternative. There's lots of resources, support, it's fantastic lives. They have sprint challenges. Like I said, it wasn't something I was able to participate in everything, but the information that I got really helped me to create a really amazing outline and also make a dent in my third book in my series, which is what I really want to do. So I'm happy about that. So, and then also the second thing is that I am also finished with book 2. I'm in the process of doing the edits. I've got feedback from 2 of my beta readers so far. So I'm diving in to make the changes there, along with changes from the first round of edits from my first editor. I usually use 2. That's where I'm at right now, is trying to wrap that all up so that the goal is to launch book 2, which is called The Trouble with Empaths, on March 17th is the tentative date. So I'm also opened up my ARC readers for book 2. So I will leave the link below for that as well too. If you're interested in doing being an ARC reader, if that's something that you enjoy doing, if you've read my books before and you really enjoyed them. Now, this is outside of my usual genre. This is contemporary romance with a spiritual undertone. Now, when I say spiritual undertone, it's more about a personal journey and working through challenges with characters who have spiritual gifts. Like in the book 2, this person is an empath on steroids, basically. So it talks about the challenges with maneuvering with family, as well as relationships, and also sort of working out how they grow and heal on their own personal journey. And of course, also has an element of a romance as well too, which is that's what I write. So this one's a little different from my usual romantic suspense genre, but it's a book that has been, or actually the whole series, except for the third book, has been sort of percolating in my brain for about 30 years. And I've started and stopped, and the story has morphed like completely from the original, but the core of the characters and their journeys are the same. So I'm really happy to sort of bring that to fruition. And I'm really excited with the results. So I hope that you will check it out. I am also with book 3. So I'm seeing the notes here. Thank you. With book 3, I am at about 22,000 words. As I mentioned, I'm really excited about how that's unfolding. This book actually takes me back, and the third book is called For the Love of Healers. And same thing, there is a story about the main character who she has the gift of she's a psychiatrist, but she also has the gift where she is able to channel with the dead. Now, when I say channel, I'm not talking about Ouija board, nothing like that, nothing crazy. It's all really from the perspective of helping people who are grieving, connecting and sort of not necessarily talking, but communing, I guess is the best way to explain it, with their family members who have died as a way of healing them and helping them through their grief. So that's where the sort of healing comes in. This is also, like I said, a romance. It's about a second chance romance as well too. A lot of my books, I should say the 3 books in this series are really about that. So hi to everybody who's joining me. Thank you for joining me. So book 3, I'm about 22,000 words in, and this one actually takes us back to the Cayman Islands, which is where I'm originally from. And it also sets up the foundation for the 3rd book, or sorry, a new book series, which does take me back to my suspense roots. And I'm really excited about that. And the best thing about writing this series is that it really opened me up to ideas on how to incorporate people who have gifts naturally in various ways, like things that I never thought of or never would have imagined. So I'm really excited about morphing that with the original stories, ideas that I had, and just exploring that from an author perspective and stories. So far, all my heroes are the ones that have the gifts, but knowing me, I love my villains. I know that I am going to incorporate them to have some gifts as well too, as a way to kind of mix things up and add a lot of friction and drama and of course suspense. So my books that I have at the moment that are out, I'll leave my Amazon link page so that you can check them out, but I mostly write romantic suspense. The genre that I'm writing right now is what I would consider contemporary romance. And then the new series that I'm writing is all suspense, romantic suspense. So maybe a little bit of thriller in there. I'm still kind of debating. I've got about 10 story ideas at the moment, so I'm excited about that. And so far the titles are like deadly in them, same as my books that were set in the Cayman Islands before. So I'm kind of leading with those titles for the moment, but who knows? It might start in the Cayman Islands, but I don't think it's going to stay there. My 3 books that I'm writing right now, the first one was The Trouble with Soulmates. That is out. My main character is a prophetic dreamer. The second one, The Trouble with Empaths, and the third one is The Trouble with Healers. So that's kind of the books that I'm working on getting out now. I'm hoping to get the 3rd book. I have a tentative release date. I'm not sharing that right now, but book 2 is scheduled to come out March 17th is what I'm aiming for. So I'm working on the final edits right now, or the second to final edits, the edits before I send it to my second editor. So I'm working on those as well. So I've got the book cover. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. And I've just opened up for ARC readers. So I'm excited about that. And I'll leave the link down below if that's a genre that you like and or you've read my books before and that's something that you want to, that you're interested in participating in. And this is kind of a short update. I was hoping to kind of dive in and give you more information, but if you have any questions, please share them. Okay, I think I've answered all the questions so far. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Oh, I hope that now that things are kind of settling back down, or I should say after the holidays, I will be going back to my normal video schedule. So thank you guys for sticking with me, even though I haven't been here in a little over a month. So thank you for that. See more questions? You might like my books, check them out. Like I said, the link will be in the videos, but my name is Elke Feuer. Hopefully that shows up when I'm doing a live. And you can find me on Amazon at the moment. My physical books are on Barnes & Nobles and other sites, but at the moment, my ebooks are only available on Amazon. I'm looking at going wide again next year. I was kind of experimenting with just sticking with Amazon to see how that went. But I think I'm definitely going wide next year, and I'm looking into that. My books are also available, not all of them, but a majority of them on audiobooks, if you like audiobooks as well too. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Have a fabulous Friday and the rest of your weekend. Bye.